Hi, y'all. I'm being a little sneaky this morning and I'm going to jump on for a quick niche sesh before I start my day. I do have an assignment I need to really knuckle in on today, as well as some quick admin stuff for my business, but I thought I would sneak on and I would have a quick gameplay on our amazing story mode that we're doing at the moment. We put 32 hours into this so far. That's pretty good. Wow, I'm feeling pretty grounded this morning too, if you haven't noticed. I had some nice energies come through for like my message for the day, as well as having my ceremonial cacao, which is probably going to hit me with an energy boost very soon. So grounded but hopefully focused is my plan. I've got a week to do a 1,500 word essay that I've only really touched on, so hopefully this is the motivation to get into that. But let's jump into it. Let's see where we were up to. We are hitting the Savannah now, which is very much filled with more chaos than I was expecting, which is good because I've been finding the game very easy. my strategy has been too successful because I have like 1,300 food stacked up, 900 nesting material. Like, I'm just kind of on fire at the moment. But we did have our first death. We had Amisha actually sacrificed herself for the tribe and left her two beautiful twins behind, which is Melodonna and Coclau. So they were left behind with her passing, but she has saved what could have been something a lot worse. She is a hero and she'll remain a hero. But what we've got at the moment, oh my god, Silver Scar just turned out so cool. Thank you so much, Devon, for the name. Devon has been our go-to namer and it's been awesome. We also did have a bit of a switch up with our original breeding partners, so I might switch them back if they have another kid, which I think I will want them to have, because beautiful Macy here, I don't think, who's her partner? Tazza. I don't know if we have any D-gened babies yet, do we? Oh no, Simba's D, and Meteor was also D, so we don't actually need Tazza to be the D representative anymore. But I just wanted to make sure that Macy's kids, she's had Phoenix and Meteor. We want a female from Macy, I believe, because she is carrying the purple maternal line. We want to try and keep the families different so that we can keep breeding. And then the other, let's see what other females we've got going on here. Got my Koana, who's had two. She had Meta and Simba, but we still haven't gotten that E gene that I'm aware of. So we're going to breed, oh no, Simba's got the E gene. Oh, that's beneficial. I think I must have been about to leave. I didn't finalize everything when I last jumped off. But who is your dad, Tazza? Okay, we did a dad switch. Do we have the C gene in the offspring yet? No. So Goldfinger, we're still going to keep breeding. Goldfinger, I did originally pair, I think it was my Koana, but they did a switcheroo. So we'll have them, and my Koana I wanted to have, actually Macy. Maybe we could keep that switcheroo going. We might do that because Macy I still want to have a female. She doesn't have female yet. Although these guys are sisters, so we definitely have the purple. Might as well try and get another purple girl going. So we'll pair these guys together instead, I think, because Who are our males? Eclipse doesn't have a partner anymore because he was paired up with our amazing sacrificial mother Amisha. Dora and, well, we have had Dash have 2 beautiful kids, which means he has given that F gene, so that's good. But Black Stride and Silver Scar are, yeah, okay, so Rubmi, we actually still want to have another kid with. She doesn't need to pass on the H gene anymore, but we do want her to have a female. So we'll keep her and Dash together. They can have another kid. I'm okay with that. Eclipse, we don't really know about him too much anymore. I feel like it takes me like at least a good 15 or so minutes just in order to get on and organize everything before we actually start playing again. I say it every time, but I wish this locked in place after you signed off, because I have a system and it always gets thrown out of whack. Windanala, you haven't found a partner yet. Could Eclipse be a partner? No. So we try and find a partner for Windanala. She's pretty young though, but we will note that we need to get her a partner. Donna, get all these guys over to the side just to make it a bit easy for us to see what's going on. Did I say I wanted her to have another child? She has had a female, but who's the dad? We kind of switched them up, didn't we? I don't think we need another child from her. We're still trying to get the Berenice now coming forth, weren't we? That's why we paired them together. Alright, well, maybe they can both share Goldfinger then. We can do that. I mean, no, I like the fact that we're divvying the genetics though. So let's keep Goldfinger with my Koana then. And Macy was with Tazza. So let's see if we can have these guys still produce another female. We want a female from these guys. We want a Barina head from these guys. Okay. I think we're kind of on top of where we were again. At least the hint of Meta's grown up. Got a lot of pink babies. Definitely want a girl from these guys. Alright. One of the problems that we have is that we don't have like any way to deter the heat. So our nichelings have less we've got less movements than we usually would, so that's something to know, because I'm thinking we could probably keep the wings, but we need the Barina head to have the strength, because then we can do hunting. The only problem is there's actually a few things we can collect here, but we can't do anything with them. Don't have to worry too much about food at least, but it is something that is needing to be addressed. We might need to let the wings go. It's relatively easy to bring them back. We'll just, yeah, see how we go in regards to how efficient it is. You can get food on top of trees. So that's useful. That's 2, maybe you can get usually like 3 odd. But I guess we'll take advantage of having the trees here. We put each of our nichelings up in the trees. That will give us a lot of visual space and that ongoing food. Let's have you go back towards your partner. We've done a partner switch. It will just pop them back into their normal spots. We've got Melodonna and Cacao that are now old enough to start exploring, and so let's have them kind of start doing a little bit of that exploration. Meteor can join them. They're going to be good hunters, so if they can find where some rabbles are, that would be super useful for them. Silver Scar, he is able to get the insects, so he can take advantage of these ant hills, so that's going to be super useful. I was wanting to kind of keep tabs on that with our nichelings, so that's going to be super useful to keep tabs on. Okay, still going through our baby boom. Oh, the music in this game is just so cute. I love it. Alright, we want another baby. We want a girl. Bathead's going to be useful for food, so we could have, why don't we have little Simba, push him gently out of the nest. He's a purple baby. I can't see what I'm doing there. It's a bit bright on my screen, so we'll fix that up later. Maybe we should just have it green until the next day when I can actually see what I'm doing. Have the right partners set up would be good, which means that you, sir, your partner is actually over here. We had a little baby swap. We can swap back now. I believe this is a purple baby. Pink. No, that's definitely purple. We'll gently push Phoenix out. I love the name. Thank you, Devin. And let's have... yeah, okay. Awesome, that worked. I was like, oh, I think he's the one with the poor breeding genetics. That's not too bad, but it's not amazing. Oh, she's already pregnant. Maybe you can light up the space for your son to come in, because he can actually collect from that bush. Meta, did you want to help clear up the space? Eclipse, I was getting to go over to this tree, because up in this tree he'll be able to have more visuals, which will be awesome if we can keep the visuals. Let's have a call out. Let's do some clearing. Call out, clearing. Keep an eye on where that Barina goes. We do want those genes. Try and keep these Barinas away, please. Away, away. Alright, Meteor. These guys don't have a lot of movement points unless they stay underneath the tree. So maybe you can pop Melodon underneath the tree, get the shade of the tree, and then do some clearing in the next turn. We're gonna have a baby boom. Alright, keep an eye on our little baby Barina there. Oh, and we do have a little girl here with a mask on. Oh, she's black with that greeny grey mask. I feel like Ghost is a fitting name for her. I feel like Phantom, if it was a boy, Phantom tends to be more black. I like Ghost. We're gonna call her Ghost. I love this patterning. What is this? She is sea patterning with the mask. That looks pretty cool, but she should have really big patterns, and that's why medium, yeah, that's why you can't see a lot on her, but she's got some beautiful genes there, and she's a girl, so we can actually... Did she end up getting some of the Barina genes? Yeah, there's a few in there. Alright, well, we might stop breeding these guys then. I think I'm content with the awesome babies we've had from Ruby Me and from Dash, so they can go pop back over here. Awesome. Then we've got our little black, we've got a black baby up here, Betty. I think that's actually quite fitting. Whoa, she's beautiful. The contrast, I love the contrast. And her patterning would have been like really quite a dark brown patterning too, if she had it. But the black and white contrast, even with the black eyes, she just looks very stealth-like. We can keep her as a Betty for now. She also has like a shadow vibe though. We can call her Shadow. We may have had a Shadow before, but I think Shadow would be quite fitting. She is beautiful. And then we've also had a baby over here, which is a little girl, which is great. I don't know, this is the Barina head we're after. Barina head's there. We can get a Barina baby, we just gotta fight for it apparently. So I guess we can keep breeding them until we get a Barina baby. But we've got Winnie here and she seems really quite sweet. I'm going to call her Dapples instead because she's kind of got like a shadowed dappled kind of vibe going. So we'll call her Dapples. Yeah, so she's got some hidden genes in there that can be useful. But I really want to see that Barina head come through. That would be awesome. But what we're going to do here is let's perch him up there so he's ready. There's so much these guys can't do because of their limited abilities. Wow, why can't you see more? They don't actually have as much view as I thought they would up here, unless maybe someone needs to help clear up that space. But collect the food that you can first. She needs to find a partner, so she can call first. One's coming through. We've given Melodonna her full turns because she was underneath the tree, so let's get them all under the tree to start with. What are you wanting to do, Phoenix? Are you wanting to follow suit? We don't have any ability to avoid the heat yet, so we're needing to... Oh, actually, medium body should help, depending on how hot it is. Heat 4. How many of these guys have a medium body? Okay, a lot of them are starting to get the medium body, which is good because I feel like this heat wave coming through is going to have a big influence on our bubbers. But Blackstride is old enough too where he can actually start taking on one of these as well, so I might even have him head in that direction. Yeah, we'll get him heading in that direction. He's going to end up getting quite exhausted in this heat though. They all are, which is a bit of a strain. She can pick the food up there though. What are you wanting to do, Phoenix? Actually, you can dig up roots. Why don't you go... There's a root there that you can dig up. Won't have Taz. He doesn't need to go too far, but he can help clear up the space. Pop him back under the shade. Goldfinger, who's there trying to find us some more cool babies. So now we're going... She must be purple. Yeah, so we're going purple. It looks pink on the screen. It's very misleading. Why have I done this to myself? We don't have really any need for the cracking jaw, but it looks cool, so I guess that's a plus. Let's get you to pop over here. We've got another flying nicheling there. We're going to get Dad to help his son with this harvesting here, so we might have a good little train that can help there. We don't have any collecting ability. Okay. There he is. He's a big boy now. So that means that we can have him kind of do all the eating. So he actually can get food from that, and then we just can use his dad to help lick them off. So that's a good little team there. And that's why I'm wanting to bring Blackstride over here, because he can team up. Although we are about to lose Eclipse, he can kind of team up with Eclipse in a sense. Maybe he can pop over with Meta instead. Meta will be able to pop over and I'll get her to pop over there now, and she can take that spot when we lose Eclipse. Dodder never found a partner. Yeah, we can get some of the native wanderers around. That would be a bit of a game changer, I feel. So let's strive for that. So even in the shade, Cloud doesn't have the... if she was out in the sun right now, she'd really struggle. So it's going to be heat 4 for the next 2 days. Well, our Eclipse is actually kind of pretty helpful at the moment. It's going to be weird when it's not there anymore. Let's have... I pop these guys under here so they can kind of help clearing and getting on top of what we're meant to be doing with this stuff. Poor Cacao, she does not handle the heat. We've got Simba here. A lot of this foliage too will just grow back. We can push little Dapples out of the nest now and give her colouring. And let's have these guys. I really want to try and get this berry in a head. A berry in a head would be useful, but also means that we'd be focused on hunting. There's a chance we might need to give up on the wings. They're not being very useful at the moment. Did I want another bubby from these guys, and why? So Macy and Tazza, I wanted her to have a girl and she's had a girl, so maybe we won't have any more bred from her. I really want to try and get those genes that are more suited for this environment. Okay. What can you do, my sweet? You're going to be basically helping us with the same thing. But we've got this friendly Bearina, which will help us get that Bearina head. Even if it's just to unlock that gene, I'll be content. So we're starting to get into our reserves now. If we can find a nicheling with the genes that they're after, that'd be great. Right, got blue here. I think I said, yeah, I'm not going to breed those guys anymore. Let's start doing some exploring. Oh, this is Eclipse's last day. It's a shame. He's been quite useful with his antennae, but I think he did end up giving antennae to his kids in recessive. Yeah, so they might come back around. I feel like we could have some antennae just randomly throughout the genes. So yeah, they're filtered in there. There's a few that have them kind of scattered through, so we might see them pop up again. Alright, that's everyone. Alright. Oh, the heat. The heat is intense. My poor little nichelings are struggling, especially if they've got either the big body or medium should be fine. We need to get the big ears. We really need to find some new nichelings. But let's have, at least we can have Silver Sky. He can collect those and be cleared up. Let's have Meta, she can pop up on there. We really need some new genes coming in, so let's see if we can get to that. We'll get Blackstride, he can try and pop over. He can't move very fast. We need to change his body. We've got Ghost, we're kind of heading in this direction, so we might as well, I guess, keep having them pop in that direction. Oh, Macy's not going to have any more kids, so we might as well collect that. Bedding Shadow, did you want to start exploring up here too? In fact, why don't you head towards this other tree? You can pop on one of the trees and help out there. See if we can get any new nichelings coming in. I can't hear anything. Sometimes my hearing's better than the nichelings. Okay, Meteor, we found another nest there. We've got Cacao here. A lot of these grasses grow back pretty quickly too. Phoenix can get the insects as well, which will be useful. Alright, we've got Dapples. Oh yay, our friendly Bearina's grown up. So who do we want to breed with the friendly Bearina? We want someone with the bear genes already. So we're looking for a female with bear genes, which might... Who else has got the bear genes? Oh, she just had... Oh! there it is. There we have the bear gene. And I reckon we can get these in two. So because Polo's a boy is the only problem. Kind of a girl. We can keep him as Polo though. Oh dear, he looks scary. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. He does have the medium body, which will help him out. We really need to get some the big ears going. That would be really helpful. But he turned out pretty mean, so we finally got that head that I'm after. Do we have any females though? Dapples has it, recessive. Phoenix, no, we want girls that have the recessive. We don't really have too many. Mycona, she doesn't have the ears though. Do you have the ears there? Yeah, he's got everything that we're kind of. I'm wanting the ears. I'd love the ears. We're basically wanting Polo, but as a girl. So I might try them again. But for the time being, we do have Dapples there. She might interact with the bear now, because it would be awesome if we can unlock those genes. So we've got the bear in his snout. And we've managed to get the bat head. So we can get the bat head whenever we want now. Should be very useful. What else have we got here? We've got Tazza. Oh gosh, we are limited. I was going to try these again. If we could get a girl with those genes, that would be awesome. Windanala. Oh, she doesn't have any of the Barina genes, but she hasn't got a partner yet. Would we put her with the Barina? I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't. That could be an interesting pairing. Alright, well, let's just make sure she's got the genes that we're after. Kind of need the medium body and got the bat head. So we can get into the ants' nests. The only problem is we need more things to kind of handle the heat. Well, let's make sure she doesn't give. Let's go medium body. Let's try and get medium body confirmed, and then we'll go the better eyesight, because she's got some eyesight that isn't great, and we'll let them breed and we'll see what happens with that. Right, that nest is empty. I guess you can come up to this one. Oh, he's old, but does he have any of the genes that we're after? He's got the lean body there. Ooh. Dad, will you ask him to join? Oh, look at his beautiful blue eyes. Okay, so he's got the lean body that we're after. That could make a big difference with what we're experiencing at the moment. So what I'm going to do is, do we have any females that are ready to breed? I would probably prefer if it was Melodonna, because Melodonna has the medium body. She's got some other interesting genes in there, but maybe that could be a pairing. What other girls do we have here? We've got Melodonna, which I'd probably prefer over Cacao, because she's got the body that we don't want. She's actually got a spiky body there too, which is interesting. Alright, I'm gonna have to jump off and start doing my daily tasks soon. Oh, this game, the time just flies. What other girls do we have around? We do also have Meta, who's got the bat head recessive. If I'd seen him there before, I probably would have put Windanala with him, but I obviously didn't time that. There's also Shadow, medium body. Don't really want the Crocodile. I'm kind of thinking Melodonna could be a partner. He doesn't have the big ears, does he? No. But yeah, if we could get that lean body, that's kind of like the main thing that I'd love to sort out. Do we stay bats? If we stay bats, then we can get into the termite mounds. Or we do collecting, because there's actually a lot of berries to collect. I feel like collecting could be the go. Let's go collecting. Oh, but the berries take a bit to grow back as well. But then if you go bird beak, we can dig out the roots that we can see. We can collect off the bush, and we can get the insects. We're not great at smelling, but if we have good eyesight because we can fly, that might not be a problem. So then maybe you would be wanting to try and give the wings a go again. Let's go the wings and see what happens. Let's see if we can stay in the sky. Which means you, my sweet, I think. Let's do the bird head. Let's go the bird head and so we can make sure, or we don't need to worry about medium body because we're going to have the chance of getting the lean body. That's kind of what we're after. I'll keep breeding them till we get the lean body. And do I just want to push? I think better eyesight, because we're losing sense of smell. Eyesight's going to be really helpful. But let's have him breed with her, and then if she wants to create a nest, do we want to just plonk it there? We can plonk it there, I suppose. I don't think he's, oh no, he can collect off that. That's good. Okay, so we can get a little bit from that. That's a relatively okay find. We can make that work. I'll just make sure they're paired up. Okay, so they're a breeding pair now, for how long that strives for. I'm trying to get Shadow, would you like to, yeah, there we go, then we can get him over to that termite mound. Thanks for your help, Shadow. Warmed up. That's kind of like contradicting itself. Oh, look at little black paws. Oh gosh, Ghost, you are gorgeous. She's so cute. Alright, she's got a collecting ability. We don't want her to collect off that, but maybe she can come over and she can collect off that tree, and then she's got her daughter can collect as well, so I can do at least a little bit there. I'm going to see if I can get a female out of these guys with the head that we're after. Alright, you're purple. Push you out. Let's try for another one. You can actually collect off that bush, that's handy to know. Get her. Oh dear. Right. Yeah, we don't have, Dota hasn't found anyone yet. I can put Cacao up there. And heck, we can even put Meteor up here for the time being. There's a little bit of food up in the trees. Simba can only really do a little clearing. Oh dear, oh dear. This is definitely slowing us down on our usual expeditions. It's definitely weird only having 2 turns per nicheling when I'm used to having so many more. Right, he's got his last colour there. Alright, do we have luck with our babies here? No, I wanted to go with the head, but what have you got, my sweet? You do have the berry in the hind legs there. I'd love the berry in the ears though. And what have you got? Did you get the lean body? Yes. Okay, we got the lean body. That's good. And he can fly around. What is he can't do much with his flying around, but he can fly around. Oh dear, but he's about to die, so let's have one more with him and we'll see what we manage to get. So thank you, Kukula, for randomly coming in, giving us a bit of genetic variation. Something's better than nothing. We're gonna have these guys pop over here. And they can continue their usual little collecting method, which we're about to also trial here. So we're going to have Shadow be his apprentice. I don't know how she's meaning to... Oh, because the heat, it's not as hot as it was anymore. Some with collecting there would be better. Maybe we could have... Yeah, maybe Ruby could be the one who does that. Polo. He doesn't have all the genes in there. Oh, he does have the ears. He does, okay, we just need to breed Polo with someone who's got the ears and that himself, because I'd love to get those genes out. They would be awesome. Let's have our berry and a baby here. Maybe we'll be able to find a female. Oh, actually, they're both... I think they're related. Oh wait, no, she's pink. Okay, so that's pink and that's purple, so that means we can have offspring from those guys. Let's actually have a look at what little baby we've got. Taelsi? Let's call it Tahisi. I like Tahisi. What have you got there, my sweet? Nothing too crazy. You do get the medium body, which is good. You've got the bat recessive. You got a few in there that might be helpful. Not super helpful, but kind of helpful. But I think we should relax the breeding from these guys. We're not getting the colors that I'm after. Okay, and you, my sweet, we'll give you the break as well. You've produced a lot of random babies, so good job. Alright, Polo is good at breaking these trees, so he is going to actually be useful. But see, if he loses... So where is all this strength coming from? Berry in a snout, medium body, berry in a claws +3. So if he loses the berry in a claw, but gains the horns, that might still be useful, because he can smash down these bushes, so that can be useful. That's still a source of food coming in. See if we can call in any other nichelings. We really need to get some new genes coming out. Okay, guess Simba, if you just want to keep clearing. It's kind of like one of the main things that I'd love to just keep doing at the moment. Clearing, searching, you know, getting that little bit further, spreading out. Oh, where did that road come from? Oh, that sneaky bugger. Well, at least he can't get her up there. I don't think. Is he gonna come any closer? Who's left? Well, if you want to clear that up, where's he gone? There he is. Does he have any traits that we want? Medium body, lean body. He does have the big ears that we're after. It would be hard to get rid of the bad genes that he's got, but there's our big ears. Or we can just wait it out for a good quality male to come in. She's just grown up though, so we can get her feeling vibrant. Kind of seeing if he was going to get closer, but I don't know if he is. So it's harder than finding kind of the things we're after, but we might be able to bunt him out of the way this time around. Oh my gosh, where did that bad Barina come from? Oh dear. Oh, that's brutal. Did you take him out? Our friendly Barina is trying to help us out with this. He got one hit in, but we lost 5 damage. I don't think I'm seeing any health fruits for this one. That's what I was trying to avoid. Okay, we lost the old fella, and he gave us another little red baby. We won't call a Farah because we've already got a Farah. But we do have the lean body in there, so that's good. Let's call her Tessa instead. I got Tessa. But can we sort out this problem? Well, for starters, maybe Macy can help out here. Can she? She can kind of help out here. We don't want him here. Could probably even pin him, maybe, potentially, if it's worthwhile. Oh, okay, interesting. This could be helpful. Medium body, which we can work with. Verena. Yes, okay, you're FH. And what are you? Polo, EG. Oh. Alright, we're going to pair these guys up and we're going to be able to get a lot of those bear genes unlocked. Awesome, that's what I wanted. Now, this guy has come along trying to take us out. He's got 11 more days. You can give him 6. So then we need someone to come in with a 4. Phoenix can help out, even though I'd love for him to keep on top of that guy there. I can do that. 1. Oh, he's got 1 day left. Which means he's gonna die next turn. So that's fine. We just have to pick up his meat later. This is gonna be a little purple baby. Gotta push her out gently. Alright, we've really got to keep an eye on that guy. Because he's on a mission trying to impregnate our women. Luckily, most of my women are up in trees. Now, we could breed Dotto with one of the girls that have come in, but I don't know if we really need his genes. We actually have an A now. B. C. Macy's. We got a few B's. Well, he's got F mainly. We got heaps of F's now. We haven't named you though. Oh, don't tell me you're the Barina one that I thought that's come up, and you're actually a boy. Oh. He's actually a boy, which is not useful. We needed a girl. We might need to breed them again. I feel like calling him maybe Rozzo. I'll call him Rozzo. Sure. Why not? I was getting excited. You guys were laughing at me because it's a boy. I need a girl. Okay. Well, we can try once more for a child there. Alright, well, you can collect as many of those as you can. Got dapples here. Hard seeing a colour. I think that's purple there. There's not too much you can do, so I'm going to have her up in the tree as well. We've got Venno, who's going to be a pink baby. We've got... Oh, he's got... Oh, because he's under the shade of the tree. Helpful. And then we can have Shadow clear them off for him. Okay, we've got a bit of food source now, which is good. Where's this rogue? He's there. Well, that's good. You can give him a swipe. She only has 1 damage, which is going to take a while to sort out. He's bleeding. He's bleeding. Might as well heal him up so he doesn't take damage next turn. Yeah, he can just smash those, so that's helpful. We're getting a little bit of food coming in now. Just gotta keep an eye on where that rogue is. What are you doing, Simba? Guess you can just keep clearing. Okay, I should jump off soon. Time just goes so quickly. No one else took damage? No, only that berry. Oh! Oh no. What happened to that Barina? Why didn't we get food from it? Okay, alright. Learn from that. You take them out first. Well, we just lost Goldfinger. Oh. Dear oh dear, did not see that guy come up, but at least the friendly Barina came in and he helped big time. He did do a lot of day saving. This is a pink baby. Let's gently push him out and then she can breed with him again. I want a girl, please. A girl, please. Keep an eye on him. Maybe what you dig up, you can dig up coming over and kind of keeping him in check. Can we get, okay, there's no more. I don't know if that's just because, I mean, you can't go between the two. Keeping that fella in check. We've got Tahisi here. Meta. Just trying to get some. So running this, there's still some termites there. Alright, can't see any more termite mounds at the moment. We have to wait till they spawn back. That's what we want. That's what we're after. Yes. Oh, don't run away from me. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Who are you? Venluru. What have you got? He's got the big ears that we're after. Yahoo! Better than having a rogue male's genes with us. Doesn't have the best fertility, but that's fine. We can work with that. He's got lean body. Yes. He's got big ears. Yes. He even has a scorpion tail. That's a nice little additive. He is perfect. And now he needs to find a partner. He's Iron A, which is pretty useful. He has found Kuklao. I guess we could oh, we can't. Because of the genes. Alright, who else have we got nearby? We've got Macy here. She kind of has a few genes that we want to get rid of, but he can help with that. Okay, so we do have Macy. Macy is a potential. What else have we got? We've got Mquana. Does have the snout that we're after. I don't know. Maybe he can pick who he wants. Well, straight up, let's make sure that he gives a better head. So we can either go. Maybe we'll wait till we see who he's paired with. I'm still tossing out whether we stick with wings or not. But we do want to give him some good genetics, the fertility genetics straight up, and some of the other things we can kind of work with. But he doesn't have, I mean, he's middle-aged, that's fine. He can find a partner that he resonates with. He does have collecting ability though, so he can actually collect those little berries. Oh, okay, that's exciting. We can actually pair him up with someone. We've got Shadow here. Does Shadow want to... The Shadow can just keep exploring. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump off soon. I get so carried away. Oh, I don't know this is gonna happen. I say quick little session. It's never quick. Never quick. Alright, we'll push you out and you kind of lost your partner, so you can go back to a normal colour. But we do have some more genetics kind of floating around. It is exciting to see that we're getting a little bit of... Even just a little bit of leeway is helpful. Talisi. We're kind of pushing up now, so we might as well continue our journey up. Now, Aquana, can you breed with him? EK. Would you consider? I mean, I don't see why it'd be a problem. They're a similar age too, so it's kind of like a generational thing. I feel like we could have some luck with this. Then we can get the big ears going. We really need the big ears and that lean body. And we want horns, would be super useful as well. So let's get some strength on him. Yeah, okay, I think I'll put these guys together. Let's make him blue. Alright, we didn't have luck that time around. What about you, Dash? Are you gonna keep checks on this fella here? Keep tabs on that guy. Alright, do we have a female here? Yes, we do. What genes do you have in there? 1, 2, okay. K and H, E, G. Okay, we actually do have a breeding partnership here that I wanted. Yes, yay. Thank you, beautiful Barina. Let's unlock these Barina genes. Then we don't need to worry about breeding with a Barina in order to get them anymore. We can get them straight up, which would be awesome. We're doing a good job of being able to take care of these guys. Keep an eye on this fella here. Yeah, give him a swipe. Send him packing. And then if someone wants to lick that off. Is there anything you can dig up here, my sweet? You can't smell at a very close range. Surely this guy's getting a bit of a beating. Alright, we've got those guys. Who else do we have that can collect? Why don't you start heading that way, Rosa? You can. So can Phoenix. Rosa's gonna go take on a few different advantages. Right, we're not having luck with these guys breeding. He's got the more attack, she does. I don't think he's ever gonna learn either, is he? Okay. I like how we can't get them up in the tree though, so at least we can put like our valuable females up from the tree and you can't do anything. That's reassuring at least. Yeah, Dash, if you just want to keep tabs on where this guy is. He's coming over here, so we're just watching. He's going around. These girls aren't old enough to mess with anyway. And Benno should hopefully be able to protect her if she grows up in time. In fact, maybe we should have her up in a tree too. So things these guys just can't really do at the moment. Until we unlock some more of those useful genes. What are you doing, my sweet? Okay. Okay, it's only her and she can't do anything because she's got a child. And I need to jump off, otherwise I will not get a lot of stuff done. Oh, this game is intoxicating. Whew, okay, but if I remember, I'm wanting to put Macy. We've already got a Macy, so let's rename her. Let's call her. She's got quite a sharp look, doesn't she? Let's call her Riley. I'll call her Riley. If I actually put that in properly. Let's call her Riley. I like that. So we've got Riley, and we're gonna pair Riley with Polo, and we should have some really cool kiddlings from that. That should allow us to unlock these Ballerina jeans, which I can't check with her. Yeah, so that should be allowing us to unlock a lot of these Ballerina jeans. We've already got the Ballerina snout, yes, but we should then be able to unlock Ballerina ears, the Ballerina claws already done, but the Ballerina back legs isn't, so we can do the ears and the legs. Oh, which I'm definitely down for. That should work out really well. Okay, I need to get off this, otherwise I never will. But I just wanted to... oh no, she's got her eyes closed. Thank everyone who has joined. I'm sending you so much love and light and appreciation. And we're starting to get a bit of groundwork now. We're starting to make some progression. How far are we going through the island? Yeah, we're starting to get a bit of growth. We're nearly a quarter through the island. Starting to get some good genes coming in now. Gotta watch those pesky rogue mouths. They like keeping us on our toes. And yeah, I think this could be the whale island, or we're going to the snow. Either, it's going to be super exciting. It's not going to be difficult because obviously there's no bones on there as of yet. But it's definitely been interesting being on a hilly savannah. I've never been on a hilly savannah before. Usually they're flat, so this has been quite refreshing and pretty cool. We're starting to get there. We might be able to keep the wings, but we've had the wings for a while, so maybe phasing out of them will be refreshing, but we'll just see where it takes us. But for now, I want to send you lots and lots of love and light, and I shall catch you next time.